guys? Hey Barbies and Kens. Welcome back to the channel, our channel. And if you're new here, my name is Gab. And today for you, I wanted to tell you a story time that actually just recently happened to me. And it was, I mean, we never know when crazy things are going to happen to us in our lives. But this was just like, it felt a little too uncalled for. And now I look back at it, I'm like, yeah, that was ridiculous. And I know all the details about what exactly happened, but at the time it was just like scary and kind of just like I didn't want to deal with it at the moment. So if you guys like story time videos, I feel like I haven't done one like forever, please thumbs it up. And if you like this video overall by watching it to the beginning and end. Also, if you guys didn't know, I have a second channel, a vlog channel that is listed down below if you want to check it out. And yeah, I'm gonna tell you what exactly happened. So basically, the other day we had to stop at the gas station because I wanted a snack. He needed Jewel pods and so forth. So I was like, oh, we'll have a little date night, get some snacks. So I decided to run in, and I had on just regular clothes, not like it matters, and obviously my cane with me because I take it everywhere with me. And you know, I don't want to be in a store and then like something happens and I fall over, I'm on the ground. It's nobody else's responsibility to get me off the ground, so I just keep it with me, like, to keep myself safe. So immediately when I walked into the gas station, it felt weird because the lady who was at the counter checking out kind of like spun and did a 360 to look at me up and down. I don't know why, and that just felt weird. So I just kind of turned and ignored her because I was like, whatever, I don't need to be dealt with crap like this. Anyways, so I walked to the back, and I noticed too, because I looked at her whole purse was spread out on the counter, which was kind of weird that she would like empty her bag out. And obviously there's a lot of shield guards at stores now and stuff to keep the cashiers protected, and you know, you have to have a face mask on and stuff. So it was just odd, I don't know. And I, you know, did my business. I got some candy and odds and ends for me and my boyfriend. And as soon as I was going up to check out, she kept saying to the lady who was checking her out,
well, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. I have to call my boyfriend. 1 minute, 1 minute.
And I thought that was kind of weird, so I kind of just stood back and I was like, okay, like, she's trying to check her out, and she just keeps telling her to like wait and wait and wait. And you can see the cashier, and also I didn't know this at the time, but it was the owner standing behind her, because normally this gas station is like a small business owned sort of thing. So it's like the owners who own it, and then like a couple people that are not family, you know, that work for them. So he was in the back, like kind of watching over her. And she kept saying that she needed to call somebody, and she's like, well, I need to take the next customer. You need to get your stuff and like move. So basically I went up to make my purchase, and some of her stuff was still on the counter, and I kind of just put, you know, my stuff over to give to the cashier, and she's checking her out. And as she's checking her out, she also has a face mask on, and it was just like, I could just hear like she was just so angry and just like kept sighing and stuff. And the lady in the background was playing with her phone, I guess fidgeting, and then she was saying,
oh, you took her instead of me.
And then she was like,
oh, why are you checking her out?
And she, I guess, came behind me. At the moment, I didn't know she was coming behind me because I kept my back towards the lady and just kept like looking at the cashier. I didn't like turn around or anything because like I just didn't want to deal with her. She kind of was acting like she was on drugs. Not saying she was, but how she was acting, like kind of insane. It just seemed like that to me. So I just, you know, kept my distance from her and did what I needed to do. And I immediately feel this like hot breath on my back, and like somebody standing super close to me. And just like I'm sure where you live, there is like a 6 feet rule. So I knew she was standing behind me, and all I said, you know, standing like this looking at you, I looked at the cashier. Even when I said it, I was like,
I think there's a 6 feet rule. If you could please just like stand back a little bit, please.
And she lost her mind. I mean, lost it. You have no idea. First, most dramatic thing that she did, which I thought was kind of funny now looking back, and she went,
6 feet, 6 feet. Oh, I'm sorry. 6 feet roll. Whoa.
And then she goes back by the door, and here's like the door, here's where the cashier is. So I'm still standing there, and I'm like, oh my god, she's like making a fool out of herself now. And granted, there's like other people coming to the store now. She's like,
6 feet. Whoa, whoa.
and then she's like,
You know what, honey? I need to stay 6 feet from you because you look sick. You look very sickly. You probably have the freaking virus that you're gonna die soon. You look like you're gonna die soon.
and she just keeps kind of repeating, but like in different tangents, the same stuff about me over and over and over. And as this is happening, the cashier's just looking at me. I kid you not. She's checking stuff out and goes, if you want to hit her with your car, you're more than welcome to. And I was just like, in that same like voice, how I just said it, and I was just like,
I didn't drive here. I just want to leave.
and at this point, when she was like taunting me and saying stuff, I have super bad anxiety, and it just like kicked in immediately for me because like it just made me feel so uncomfortable with somebody. Like she was making fun of my cane, then saying like, you have a cane, you're really sick, you have the virus. Like some of it I started blocking out when she said I was gonna die soon, that I looked like I was gonna die soon. I was like, yeah, I'm not listening to this anymore. And the lady was trying to get my stuff as like quick as she possibly could, and I felt so bad. And then it didn't help either because it had to be like a $5 minimum or something, and they didn't have the jewel pods my boyfriend wanted. So I'm like grabbing Reese's peanut butter cups to like fill in, you know what I mean, to make it $5. I don't even know why. I just wanted to leave. I'm just like grabbing whatever. And as soon as the lady gave me my card back and then gave me my bag of all my stuff, I couldn't take it anymore, and I turned at this woman and I told her to shut the up in the loudest screaming voice I possibly could. I didn't realize at the moment it was so loud that my boyfriend heard me from out in his car, and basically the whole gas station pumping their gas heard me tell this lady to shut the up and leave me alone. She also said some kind of tangent about I'm gonna call the police on her for being close to her. And then I threw in before I left, yeah, I am gonna call the police on you if you don't, not because of the fact that you were close to me, I said for the fact of harassment, because you're making fun of me now and saying I'm gonna die soon. So she's like, at this point, as I'm screaming at her, going like this is the door, and I just like storm past her and get out of the place because I was over it. I don't want to deal with her butt anymore. I don't want to hear her what she had to say. At that point, I got out to the car, and my boyfriend was like, what just happened? What is going on? He like starts getting out of the car. I'm like, no, just please leave. Let's go. Let's leave. I want to go home. Let's go. And he's like freaking out because he doesn't know what just happened. And then I basically tell him, hey, this lady was like harassing me. So fast forward, what, like a week later, I come into the gas station and the same like really cute short blonde haired girl's working, and the same like owner or boss is there. So when I go to check out, I say to her, hey, how are you? She's like, hey. And I'm like, so what is the deal with that lady? And she goes, well, her name is blank. Not like it matters, like you're gonna know her. Her name is blank, and she comes in here almost every day belligerently drunk. She was belligerently drunk when you saw her. She was just out of it. And I was like, she drives here when she's drunk. She drives here every day when she's drunk, and goes there and harasses the customers and says stuff to them. And then her and the owner both were like, you were like the first person to ever like stand up or say something to her because she's always harassing customers. So like, that was awesome. And they were both like, that was really cool. And I was like, well, you're welcome. I was like, but like, I'm definitely going to stand up for myself when someone's making fun of me and making me feel like out of place and uncomfortable because of like something I can't control. It's just not okay. And that's why it's funny because like lately, TikTok people have been so disgusting with their comments towards me. Yeah, it's just like when people do it to me online, it really gets to me. But like when somebody makes fun of me in person, I do not let that stuff go. It just really, I just can't. It's just not right. I've lately been getting a lot of hate lately on TikTok for my illness. Here's one of the things somebody said to me. And then it's funny because as soon as I respond to it, you can respond to comments now, they delete their comment. And it's funny because it's not like it never happened. You know what I mean? You posted that and I was able to like duplicate it. Like I didn't go on your account and make it up. So you deleting it doesn't do, it's not like I'm gonna delete my post. I don't care, because it's not right. And I just never understood, or like where all of a sudden it was cool or okay to make fun of people with a disability or something wrong with them. I just don't comprehend that at all. So that is my really crazy story. I hope you guys enjoy it. I still can't even believe it happened. I can laugh now, but I came home and cried because I was really upset. I didn't know if this lady was on crack. It was just the fact that somebody would make fun of somebody with a cane and just be that like heartless and mean, and just, it's just ridiculous, and nobody should have to go through that or feel like that. I hope to have some more new videos soon. I have a lot edited that I have to put up, and a lot that need to be edited still to put up. So I hope you're enjoying the stuff I've been putting out. And if you have any video ideas during this quarantine, please let me know. Pennsylvania, where I live, has just been extended till June 3rd, which I'm actually really happy about, because there's been a lot of people, and people personally I know in my life, who have been dying from the virus, and it's just really sad, and makes me, my heart just goes out to families who couldn't be with their loved ones when they passed. It's just so sad. So I'm happy that my state's doing what we need to do to stay safe and to keep people like me safe for everything happening. It seems like since this happened, there's been just such a split between people. Somebody I was like friends with for years put like how it's a hoax and it's not real on Facebook today, and then ended up like, basically I said, you know, I just want to stay safe, I don't want to get sick and like end up something bad happening to me because of my disability. And then he like made a laughing face and he was like, oh, you're not disabled. And I was like, actually I am, I haven't seen you in a couple years, you know, and I guess you don't follow my stuff. And they were like, yeah, Gabby, don't be saying that to people. And then like I posted a picture, and then I guess he saw my page and like probably felt like crap then, but it is what it is. People's true colors are coming out during all this, which is wild. So I love you guys very much, and I hope to see you in my next video tomorrow. Bye guys.